Up next, the Pistons take. Tonight is a tough task, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Bucks, Pistons, coming up next. Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. Here's a look now at what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And for that matchup against the Nets, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. Nice ball movement by Detroit. You take a look at the Pistons. What a show they're putting on so far. Undefeated in NBA Cup play at 3-0. And these fans are loving the play from their team.
Well, watching the film of their previous Cup games, this team is playing with serious confidence. Executing. They might be the best team in this competition so far.
And now, checking out how Milwaukee is doing. How about how they've played in the NBA Cup so far? Undefeated.
Yeah, they have that 3-0 record, and this is the final group stage game. If they can take this one on the road, they're flying into the knockout round.
Now, here's Cunningham, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Antetokounmpo against Harris. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Harris outside. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Harris misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Duran.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Free throw good. Giannis. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin, and they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ivy finds Harris. Now here's Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Lillard. Cunningham for 3. Rebound Milwaukee.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Talking about Damian Lillard, coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Now here's Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Harris. Back to Lopez from downtown. The rebound by Ivy.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They now take the lead. Ivy's got 9.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. Lillard from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Duren. Now Harris. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson against Ivy. Hardaway is screen on Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Prince.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Looking for draining the triple.
Pass to Ivy. Cunningham for 3. Connects from three-point range. Cunningham's got 5 now.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Lillard outside. Cunningham with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Hardaway, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame, and that one's good. Lillard.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Harris outside. Ivy kicks to Hardaway. And another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pass to Lopez. Here is Lillard. Fires the 3. Duren pulls it in. Cunningham looking it over. Here's Ivy. Guarded by Jackson. Ivy with it. He's got 9. Cunningham gets the bucket. He's got 7. Here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And checking out some numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Detroit making a switch here. Hollins checked in. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard, the pass to Prince. And Lillard kicks to Portis. Clock at 4. From 17 feet out. Good work there as it goes. Lopez has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
Duren with the screen on Lillard. Bounce pass from Cunningham. And Duren slams it in.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Jackson. Now Lopez. Prince outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Holland. Defended by Prince. Duren with the screen on Prince. Here's Holland. No scoring in this one. Harris misses. Prince outside. Back to Lillard. Bucks passing it around. Prince outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ivy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Pistons. Malik Beasley comes in for Cunningham. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Milwaukee making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. Bucks number 1.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Lillard against Ivy. Now here is Hardaway. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia. Beasley outside. Duren sets the screen for Beasley. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. They get it back. Portis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the inside. Here's Hardaway. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hardaway has got his second bucket tonight.
Power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
Hardaway against Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Beasley with the bounce pass. Ivy kicks to Beasley. Pass to Duren. Here's Holland. Duren a screen. Holland the pass to Duren. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser comes in for Ivy. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. DeLon Wright comes in for Damian Lillard. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And here's Beasley. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bucks on top, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
We've got Hardaway. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Beasley in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Pistons trail it. Collins kicks to Thompson. Pass to Stewart. The three-pointer no good. Bucks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Now Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it. But it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Now here's Beasley, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Stewart with the screen on Portis. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint, here's Wright, and finished off by Wright.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Timeout.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Beasley. Now Stewart. Beasley with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. The rebound by the Bucks. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Trent gets the bucket.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Thompson. Still yet to score. Stewart with the screen on Trent. By the way, that's a two-pointer. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Portis against Stewart. It's deflected. On the wing, Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. Make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
Williams, he's checked in for Detroit. Now here's Antetokounmpo. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
First free throw is good. A different look here for Detroit. Harris comes in for Holland, and it's Cunningham in for Williams. He's off on the second.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Now here's Wright. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson passes to Stewart. Cunningham outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Beasley for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight over Harris. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Beasley with a screen on Jackson. Here's Thompson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Pass to Trent. Back to Giannis. Tries from 10. It's Trent on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
So for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Stewart, and it's Jaden Ivey in for Beasley. The Bucks also changing it up. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent, and Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Pass to Duren. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Lets it fly. Misses off the left iron.
thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Here's Prince, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Asar Thompson. You know, Greg, the one thing you love about the NBA Cup tournament, it makes these early regular season meetings matter much more than they used to.
A win is a win in the regular season, right? But you can never have that taken from you. But you do have an extra layer of intrigue in these games with the NBA Cup going on.
Now, here's Duran. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. 2 points, that one goes. And 12 points for Jaden Ivey.
And this young guy, Ivey, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Jackson passes to Prince. Doesn't go for it. Some solid defense from Harris. 16 feet away. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Jackson looking around. Back to Giannis. The fader. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Ivey against Jackson. Duran with the screen on Jackson. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Lillard outside. Duran against Antetokounmpo. That's tipped.
Well, I want to see more of this from Duran. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
Now Cunningham. He's got 9. Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside, Antetokounmpo. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Lillard. Prince outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Detroit. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bucks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Cunningham finds Ivey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duran. And now let's find out who the top shot blockers are as we check out the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Brook Lopez is second.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Lillard surveying the D. For three. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up right now from the three-point line.
And stolen by Lillard. And stolen by Ivy. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Pass to Duran. Lopez over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Lillard. He had 25 points in the win against Washington.
Yeah, and look, he made his mark on defense also. Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals. Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 13. Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. The shot misses. Cunningham with some nice D.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
On defense, Detroit. It's a foul. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 5. No good from 18. And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Celtics, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could do that in stretches. But can they do it all tonight, Shaq?
I don't see it.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
He's been creating a lot of offense. You look at all the assists he has, doing a great job of making plays for others, not just himself. And he can also score the basketball. What else you want this guy to do? He was incredibly aggressive in the first half.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
On the court for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Antetokounmpo at the 2-pointer, and he hits the jump shot. Giannis has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. Cunningham passes to Duran. Now here is Hardaway. Harris, right side. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Hardaway.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Now here's Lillard. Can't hit from 12. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Now here's Prince. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Here's Lopez. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Cunningham against Lillard. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 11 points.
He's really a versatile scorer. Cunningham fits in any scheme.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And a miss there on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far, and I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
Now here's Lillard, 13 points in the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Some nights Lillard can just keep going and going.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Milwaukee. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, Detroit down 4 spots from them.
And right now for the Bucks,
this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations. But I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
Hardaway from outside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Duran. He's got 6. Hardaway, no good. Prince kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a screen on Hardaway. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Prince wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist in the game. Cunningham against Lillard. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Cunningham.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 15. Giannis outside. Prince setting a pick for Antetokounmpo. It's Jackson atop the key. From deep, Prince. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside, Duren. And Duren slams it in.
A physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Antetokounmpo. Duren pulls it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Ivy passes to Harris. Cunningham on the wing. There's the lob for Harris. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
Got there first.
Prince checked in for Taurean Prince. Pistons trail by 7. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Harris a screen on Lillard. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Harris outside. Cunningham drives in. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, this is what the coaching staff wants to see. Cunningham being aggressive.
Harris against Giannis. The shot by Lillard wide open. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ivy against Trent. Pass to Duren. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trent outside. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 9 points. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Duren with a screen on Lillard. Cunningham's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 10. Fires from deep. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist from Jackson. Lillard's got 24.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Out to Hardaway. A three ball. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ivy with the bucket.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Cunningham. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Smith checked in for Jackson. Pistons trail by 9. Beasley outside. Out to the wing. Thompson inside. Defended by Trent. From 13. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Lillard from outside. Holland with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Drops in the layup for 2. And now just a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Lillard against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Now here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Pass to Holland. Beasley the screen. Holland no good. Bucks leading by 5. Down low. Smith kicks to Portis. It's Trent on the wing. Three-pointer Lillard. And the three ball is good. Lillard's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Beasley dishes to Thompson. Cranes the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Connaughton. There's the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Asar Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Morris checked in for Duran.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Beasley against Lillard. Beasley with it. Pass to Moore. Takes a three. And another three for Detroit. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Holland. Marcus Sasser is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Trent. It's stolen. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Connaughton against Thompson. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Trent against Beasley. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Wright. To the inside. Shoots a fader. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Sasser on its way from Beasley for 2. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Connaughton. On the wing, Giannis. Trent outside. Over Beasley. Rebounded by the Pistons. Holland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Stewart. Pass to Beasley. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now here's Beasley, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. It's Beasley on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Beasley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
On the wing, Giannis. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And Wright kicks to Giannis. Shot to stop the run. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Connaughton against Thompson. Pass to Wright. Lets the 3 fly. Beasley with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Sasser can't hit.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Trent gets the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Sasser. Stewart with the screen on Antetokounmpo. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Well, you've got to like the instincts there from Thompson to find his teammate off the pick and roll.
Giannis outside. Wright looking around. Giannis sets a screen for Wright. It's tipped. Here's the floater. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 2.
The Rook is cooking right now. Great to see Thompson slam his foot on the gas like that.
Portis sets the pick for Wright. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Off target from outside. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Now here's Wright. Connaughton with it. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis rips it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Holland. Trent against Beasley. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wright outside. Trent outside. Down low. Here's Portis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Free throw good. Portis and the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And then for Milwaukee, Prince is checked in for Pat Connaughton. Jackson comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for DeLon Wright. And Portis drains both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Duren with the screen on Jackson. Ivy finds Duren. Jackson against Ivy. Rocket 6. Misses the 3. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Now, here's Ivy. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. They get it back. Harris passes to Duren. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Giannis. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hardaway is screen on Jackson. Jackson against Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. And Prince comes to help. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis dishes to Lopez.